20 seconds and counting. T-minus 15 seconds. Guidance is internal. 12, 11, 10, 9. Ignition sequence start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running. Liftoff.
Greetings, people of Earth, and welcome to the final preview for Lady Death Primordial Havoc. This is the final one. During this stream, we're going to go over all the comics, cards, prints, and merchandise we're offering on Lady Death Primordial Havoc because this campaign launches Thursday, February 26th at 6 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time. That's what's up. Welcome everybody to the stream. If you have some friends and family, invite them on, and let's get into it. So Lady Death Primordial Havoc is a shift. Lady Death has been quantum leaping against her will through all these different realms. And this time she's landing in a prehistoric domain. Wild. Also, I'm just going to acknowledge that we are moving from the coffin compound to the clubhouse literally as we speak. People coming and going. And this is the last stream from this particular location. I even see like someone just texted me. Hang on one second. What do they text me about? Want to know? You know, is it like open the door to the security system? I mean, it's madness over here. Unimportant, related to the move. Anyway, so I want to tell you a little bit about how this is going to go. I'm going to show you each and every item, but first, let's contextualize this, shall we, with the story that we are about to tell you. Here we go. A mysterious tragedy strips away Lady Death's magic and thrusts her into a world of primeval brutality. In a heartbeat, the deadliest warrior witch the underworld has ever known becomes something no one ever expected: prey. Now, Lady Death must butcher her way through prehistoric monstrosities and sadistic cannibals who hunt her at every turn. Can she escape the unrelenting ferocity of this ferocious land? Or will she be lost forever within this jungle hell? Witness Lady Death as you've never seen her before. Wild, remorseless, and savage. Now let me show you some of the pages, the early pages on this one. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the stream. I'm breaking it down. So beautiful. We are joined by our crew, co-writers, myself and Mike McLean, illustrator Diego Bernard, colorist Giuliano Paratelli, and letterer Marshall Dillon. Lady Death lands, and it looks like a nest of eggs. What kind of dinosaur is that going to piss off? I don't know. You're going to have to read it. But she instantaneously starts encountering a bunch of stuff. Hey, Mosh Pit, Matt, Clint, Hobby, what up? Yeah, let's go, people. Thank you. Thank you, El King. Yeah, I don't want to give away too much, boy. This is a juicy story, though. Yeah, look at those pages. Look at that art. I think we got a final for you, do we? Yeah, like a final cool page. Thank you, Omega. Really appreciate it. Let's go. That's right. Okay. So that's a taste of what the art is. We want truth in advertising, show you what you get, right? Coffin Comics, that's what's up. Also, I'd like to let you know that for the first 24 hours, as we have announced, all backers of physical items totaling $26 or more will be entitled to a free challenge coin. Here's art by Diego Bernard on one side, art by Dawn McTague on the other. We're doing a couple of new things here. We got the little cool rope edge. And that's for the first 24 hours. But that's not all, actually. If you back each of Coffin Comics' 2026 Coffin launch campaigns for $26 or more each campaign, you will receive a brand new, heretofore unseen Super Backer Challenge coin. That will be limited to backers only. There will be no extras. There will be no variants. It'll be a true badge of honor for backing every one of our crowdfunding campaigns in 2026. The artwork for this coin will be revealed in August of 2026. So just trust Coffin Comics is going to make it badass. All right, everybody, let's get into the editions, shall we? First up, as always, we have the Premier Edition. This is by Diego Bernard, colored by Ezequiel Dominguez, portraying Lady Death as a cave lady. Holy mackerel. Next up, feast your eyes on this as you see it. This is the Homage Edition. And this is the Homage Edition, which homages the classic Sheena, Queen of the Jungle 3D by Dave Stevens, and this is by Stephen Butler. Next up, the edition by Carla Cohen. Edition by Tony Daniel called Predator. Edition Cold Blooded by Joseph Michael Linsner. Welcome back, Joseph. Fantastic. Love it. Savage Land by Mike DiBalfo. Cavern by Don McTague. And Huntress by Mike Crome. Notice Lady Death is riding atop a Triceratops. I'm here to let you know that is definitely a point inside the story. Next up, the Treachery Edition by Kyueom. I got to get his pronunciation down. If you guys know it on the stream, help me out. Next up, Torch Edition by Sun K. Now I'm going to show you some of the naughty editions that we're offering. Over here, we have the Naughty Savage Land by Mike DiBalfo. We have the beautiful Naughty Cavern by Dawn McTague. I am struck by how different the coloring is on the two editions. You'll notice that's something that we do. If we do a Naughty edition, we actually recolor the entire image with another color field. Here's the Huntress edition by Mike Crome. EOM's Treachery edition. Very awesome. Totally radical. Again, let's do a compare. Here we have the sickle is lit up with energy. It's insane. His art is quite evocative. And then here is the Naughty Torch. Definitely check out the differences. You'll notice in the Torch edition, there is a skull. Now for the discerning collector out there, we are doing a series of limited edition, limited to 69 pearls. This is the DiBalfo, the Dawn McTague, and the Mike Crome. And for people who really like it, let's do some metal editions. So here's the Cold-Blooded Metal Edition by Linsner. And check out this gorgeous Greg Land. This is a beauty. We're calling this one the Deadly Delight. Greg Land and Laura Martin. Next up, this is the Sculpture Embossed Cavern by Dawn McTague. Very 3D. Holy guacamole, Batman. Now, if you're a discerning collector, you could collect each and every one of those, and those come with 2 additional editions that you can see for your very own eyes on the actual preview of the campaign, which you could find at coffinlaunch.com, and you'll see it. Just check out the whole enchilada set, and you'll see 2 additional editions that are rad. All right, this time around, Coffin Comics is having a blind bag, and here is a beautiful image of our blind bag with artwork by Mike Crome, and here are some of the editions that are included. We have a holofoil series by Dawn McTague, Sun K, Mike Crome, and Tony Daniel. And these are each limited to 35 apiece. Behind them, you're going to see a series of casket editions with art by Dawn McTague, Mike DiBalfo, Monty Moore, and Stephen Butler. This is a new cover treatment for them with the red background, and they're limited to 25 apiece. Next up in our blind bag series are 2 color variants of the beautiful Enchanted Edition by Richard Ortiz, never before seen, newly recolored by, who colored that one? Dan Kemp. Beautiful work. Check out these 2, limited to 50 apiece. This is How to Draw Lady Death by Ivan Reese. Next up, we have the Skull Crusher editions by Jose Variz in Nice and Naughty. Beautiful work, absolutely incredible. I hope you enjoy them as much as we do. Next up is the singular, we have the mystery edition, and we're not going to show you what it is until you get it. It's actually called the mystery edition. Next up, this beautiful 80s lady edition by Monty Moore. A brand new yo-yo edition, which portrays Lady Death number 3, page 24. And Marissa Pope has a nice series that we are calling Dark Fantasies in Nice and Naughty. And rounding out our blind bags, we have the amazing Ivan Reis Lines edition, limited to 50, and the Holier Than Thou edition by Elias Chat-Zudis. And that rounds out our comic books. But that's not all, everybody. I'm going to take a moment and check any questions on the stream. Someone likes the Cold-Blooded edition. Alo says, beautiful covers. Colin loves Dawn's work. Colin says, wow. And then Omega says, Lady Death's wafu material. Sorry, new word to me. Do you know it, Jordan? Yeah. Okay, I don't know what that, I'm guessing what it means. I don't know.
I'm sure you know it.
Okay.
I guess.
All right. So let's check out some print sets. These are larger than average print sets. We're really bringing the heat here. Feel free just to set your eyes on these prestige editions by this assorted array of artists, including Carla Cohn, Stephen Butler, Tony Daniel, Joseph Michael Linsner, Mike D. Balfo, Dawn McTague, Mike Crome, Sun K, and EOM. And then we have the corresponding Naughty editions by Mike D. Balfo, Dawn McTague, Mike Crome, EOM, and Sun K. We also have a beautiful edition by Greg Land, and then the beautiful color variant we call Deadly Delight Alabaster. Now for this particular campaign, since it's Lady Death, we have a couple more prints. We have the classic commemorative print. This will be limited to $199, I believe. And this time around, because you requested it, we're going to have a tier called Premier Edition and Commemorative. People really like that one, so we're bringing it back. And that's in particular for Kenny out in the East Coast. Next up, check out the beautiful Pearl Edition by Dawn McTague, limited to 25. This is the Pearl paper. Anybody out there can attest to the quality of the Pearl. Sometimes very difficult to pick up on video, but man, to the naked eye, holy mackerel, truly remarkable stuff. Next up, the real life metal print EUM. And then next up, the collector's boxes, one by Dawn McTague and the other by Joseph Michael Linsner. As many of you know, these have a magnetic enclosure and fit up to 15 bagged and boarded comics. And they got that nice snap. Now let's move on to some, we still have some cool print-like stuff. First up, we have the 24 by 36 poster by Dawn McTague. That's called Cavern. And then over here to our extreme left, we have the fine art print called Cold-Blooded by Joseph Michael Linsner. Joseph hasn't contributed a cover for about a decade, so here is a beautiful image, and we're going to put it on a fine art print. I think he deserves it. Looks great. Let's see here. So ELK is asking how many issues come with the blind bag. It'll be one item, one comic book edition per blind bag. I'd also say, too, that we're having 10 copies of books from the vault as well, and an entire black metal edition will also be on the blind bag. So more to come. You can check that on the actual campaign if you go to coffinlaunch.com. All right, next up, let's talk about cards. So the corresponding images are available as a prestige card set, which you can see below. Artwork by Diego Bernard, Stephen Butler, Carla Cohn, Tony Daniel, Joseph Michael Linsner, Mike D. Balfo, Dawn McTague, Mike Crome, EOM, and Sun K. And then the corresponding naughty imagery by Mike D. Balfo, Dawn McTague, Mike Crome, EOM, the one, the only, Greg Land, Sun K, and Greg Land again. The color variant. Now this particular campaign, first campaign of the year, it's Lady Death. We feel like flexing. So we have a whole host of merchandise for your consideration. So first up is the Lady Death Savage Land Zippo, artwork by Mike DiBalfo. Zippo is offered at $75. What I think we've done really cool here is the art is just nice and continuous. It's not really interrupted by the separation from the top and the bottom of the Zippo. Big up to Badass Designs. Literally, that's their name, and they really solved that technical problem. Next up, we have a couple patches. Check them out. We are offering patches as standalone claims. First one is the Savage Land coffin shape patch, along with a treachery patch, 3 inches in diameter, similar to our other patches. They can be purchased standalone. And then check this out, Lady Death license plate. Lady Death license plate by the one and only Greg Land. Now, rounding out the campaign, this will be the first time we've offered a sticker on a campaign. This is the 8-inch tall sticker, available for $10, I believe. And that is 8 inches tall by Dawn McTague. I can't believe, actually, that's everything. So let me see here. Better blind bags than some recent ones by other publishers. Well, thank you for that. Well, look, a couple things we can tell you about our blind bags is that we will QC the item before it is inserted into the bag. So you're not going to get all those horrific spine ticks that you've seen on the Ultimate Universe ones and others. Mike says sworn. I really appreciate that. And thanks for saying awesome artwork. Let me see here. Man, I really ripped through that preview. That's radical. Again, this is the last stream at the Coffin Compound. As we complete this stream, believe it or not, we're taking down our server and the rest of everything. So we're waiting for that. All right, let's do some housekeeping. Lady Death Primordial Havoc launches next Thursday, February 26th at 6 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time, Arizona. I cordially invite you to back the campaign and to take advantage of the free coin offer. And consider backing every one of our campaigns this season so that you can get the Super Backer coin, which will be limited to... Some of our coins have some serious print runs, so let's see what we can do about making that one a really big print run. Let me show or flip this around too. Oh yeah. Now, if you'd like, join us for a live pre-campaign ritual at 5:30, right, half hour before the campaign launches, and we'll be doing it in the brand new Coffin Comics Red Room. That's right, we're getting the Red Room ready for you boys and girls. And we are going to have a ritual before we launch this thing into infamy. So all I got to tell you is this. Stick with me. I want to show you a video at the tail end of this. I'm going to double check any questions. Are the banners in the background for sale? Not at this time. Hell yeah, what's up? And let's see, going to go grab the whole lot. Thank you, Clint Hobby. You have very great taste. Very great meeting you in person, man. Really cool. Also, each and every one of you who came to Sworn Fest, thank you so much for making it out. I know it's your hard-earned dollars, and it takes a real commitment to fly or drive and stay in a hotel for days and days on end for a very dedicated comic book festival. But we thank you from the very bottom of our very, very dark hearts. So I'm going to grab this camera for a moment, and we're going to show you a video. So thank you so much for standing by and tuning into this cool preview. So check this next thing out. It's pretty cool. Hey everybody, this is Brian Pulido, creator of Evil Ernie. Check this out. Coming soon from yours truly and Dynamite is the Chaos Comics Library. And our first subject is Evil Ernie. That's right, we are representing all the classic 90s era Evil Ernie in a series of 3 omnibus, over 500 pages apiece. Behind me is my Evil Ernie Museum. Over the course of the next couple of weeks leading up to the launch of our campaign, I want to show you some of the cool objects that led to the development of the evil one. So let's get started, shall we?